Relax. Sit down. Relax.
You will do exactly as my voice tells you. Hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell.
It was labeled the New Hollywood, a term to describe the decline of the studio system and the emergence of a new generation of film school-trained directors and actors.
Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
You talking to me?
And hypnosis would once again play a part in this new direction in cinema. Reminiscent of the 1956 She Creature, Creature of Destruction again has a resort stage hypnotist releasing a reincarnated monster on the guests.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What is the ultimate science can offer? Truth. One of these truths is this. Hidden within each of us is not only the capacity to love and hate, but to take that final step to be not only a creator, but a destroyer, a mad, unreasoning killer. That final breakdown of our manners, mores, customs, that take us away from the millions of years leading to civilization, back to the animalistic, the monster that lies within each of us. And now, as is my custom, I come to that final prognostication Dr. Basso predicts. The atavistic and extrasensory perception. I call on Dorina for a prediction. This very night, in our very time, and on the shores of this lake, the prognostication is murder.
Come back to me young and beautiful. I will touch you, and you will awaken.
Dr. Basso? Yes, Lieutenant Blake, homicide. I want to talk to you. I understand you put on quite a performance for the guests tonight. A honeymoon couple was murdered.
What has that to do with me?
You predicted something would happen in the beach area.
Yes, I had a message. A premonition, if you like.
When did you get this message?
Tonight, during my demonstration. Many times during states of heightened concentration, I received sensory impulses.
I see. Had you ever been to the couple's cottage or to that particular part of the beach area before tonight?
No.
Mr. Crane said you were talking about a monster.
Yes. There was no doubt in my mind that she would come.
She?
She. A huge, indestructible creature that comes out of the beginning of time. She will strike again and again.
Yeah, sure.
I feel her presence even now.
And she calls to you?
I seem to be the only one who can hear her.
And all this hocus-pocus is supposed to be scientific?
The science of ultimate research into the hidden recesses of man's mind.
Yeah, well, right now, Dr. Basso, I'd say you were as good a suspect as any. I don't happen to believe this scientific jazz of yours.
Each man is entitled to his own beliefs, Lieutenant. Mine are on the record.
So I've heard. You believe a monster lurks in each of us.
You've done your homework well, Lieutenant.
I try, Dr. Basso. I try.
I warn you, she will come ashore again.
When?
Alas, I do not know.
That's a lot of help.
I'm back, my darling. When I touch you, you will wake.
What time is it?
After midnight, how do you feel?
You've had me in deep hypnosis, and I asked you not to do that.
You were tired. You needed rest.
I need to get away from here and away from you. I feel like I've been dead, and you do that again, and I'm going to leave you sitting here like a piece of clay.
You will never leave me. You cannot.
Someday I will.
Dorina, you mustn't talk that way. You are not only necessary to my psychic researches, you are necessary to me as a man. We are one. We are inseparable. Soon we will be rich, famous, powerful. The hate you now feel will turn to love. Dorina, close your eyes. You will never leave me. As long as I live, I will possess you. Something beyond yourself makes you need me. You understand?
I understand.
I found you in the gutter. What were you before I found you, Dorina?
Nothing.
I gave you a new life. Soon a more magnificent life will be ours. Now listen closely. There was an accident tonight here at Tanglewood.
Good morning, Ted. Good morning. Lieutenant Blake seems to be a nice guy. Efficient. Has anything turned up yet? Nope. Some folks think Basso had something to do with it. Do you? No, of course not. He lucked out with that prediction. I don't believe in that junk. Do you?
Research has proven that some people have the ability to see into the future. Precognition, we call it.
Well, then, Maybe he's got it. Look at that front page. Ted, you're brilliant in your line. Psychic research, whatever that is.
We merely try to explain the unexplainable.
I'm a simple man. I know only one way to judge a man's brilliance, and that's by the size of his bank account.
In that case, I'd rank right along with the village idiot.
Nothing to it making money. All you've got to do is want it more than the next guy. Why, even in my retirement, I play a little game every day with a newspaper. I look the front page over very carefully, searching for an item that I think might make me some money. Does it work? Sometimes. There's $1 million idea in this headline. Read the last paragraph.
Beach couple found murdered. One baffling aspect of the case concerns Dr. John Basso, who's himself an investigative hypnotist. Last night at Tanglewood, a country club resort owned by the retired wealthy investor Sam Crane, Dr. Basso predicted that something horrible would happen on the beach area. He was questioned by police but not held. You see a fortune in that?
I smell money in it, and it's right up your alley. It's yours as a wedding present.
You're not serious.
I couldn't be more serious. Why, we can take this two-bit sideshow man and make him into the greatest thing in the country. We'll put on a publicity campaign till everybody's talking about him. We'll manage him. We'll publish Basso books, syndicate columns, book him on the lecture tour, TV shows. Ted, there's money in this prediction. Big money. And between us, we can do it.
And where do I fit in?
Why, you give him the stamp of approval, Ted. Captain Theodore Dell, young psychologist, says Basso's experiment's amazing. Opens a whole new avenue into the understanding of the subconscious. Why, it's the kind of escape stuff the whole world's crying for. Look at my wife and her friends. Ted, it's a natural. Why, it'll be a lark for me and money for you.
Sorry, Sam. I wouldn't touch that kind of money.
Wait till it starts piling up. That'll take care of your scruples.
I've been trained to fight this sort of thing, not make a living from it.
You'll get the hang of it.
Well, you count me out.
Ted, my daughter's going to need money. I have no intentions of supporting her and her husband. Why don't you go look at the act tonight? When you see him in action, you might change your mind.
You mean after what's happened, you're going to stage another one of the...
Sure. The show must go on. So think it over, Teddy boy. Think it over. Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Morning, Lieutenant.
Hi, Nick. Coroner's report?
Yeah. Strangulation. Neck bones were mutilated to a pulp.
Any idea of the weapon used?
Oh, it was like
Good morning.
Morning.
Coffee?
Yes, Mason, please. Oh, it was like a steel hook, just tore him apart.
Any special mark?
Well, the imprint of a talon on the back of the neck.
A talon?
A talon, like an eagle. Anything from the lab?
Well, not much. No prints. Just some salt water stains, some sand, some seaweed. Nothing of value missing. No evidence of anyone having been in the room.
Well, do they have any idea what caused the prints?
Not a one.
This case gives me the creeps. I think we're up against
Now, don't tell me. Let me guess. You think we're up against a monster. Science fiction stuff. But very good business.
Entree.
How long have you been in this racket?
Still a non-believer, huh?
Oh, save that for the paying guest.
I assure you, I have been in communication with your thoughts.
Oh? Well then, suppose you tell me why I came.
You wish to discuss business with me?
Good guess.
That was no guess, Mr. Crane.
Fine, but let's not haggle. How would you like to be a rich man?
I would like that very much.
You've got something to sell. People pay for class. All this beats Coney Island, doesn't it? Television will pay top dollar for your act.
I have no act. I have knowledge.
Attaboy. Keep a straight face. Hit 'em hard. Now our deal goes down the middle. 50-50. I'll back you until the thing gets rolling. Well, what do you say?
I accept.
Our deal begins as of now. We'll get the ball rolling tonight. I'm having some important people in. A newspaper man, a publisher, a psychologist, Dr. Dell.
Captain Dell? The young Air Force psychologist?
The same. He's a national hero. And if we can get his endorsement, we've got it made. Now play it big. Give them some more of that out-of-the-world stuff. And they love it. Give them more predictions, big ones. Another murder.
She will come out of the lake again. And she must kill.
Attaboy. Make them shiver.
They should. In my hands lies a power that has been given to no other man.
Boy, you are a salesman. Nothing like self-confidence. Now, this is business. Big business. I'll have the papers drawn up right away. Your contract will be with my daughter. It's a sort of a surprise wedding present for her. Oh, by the way, how much time will you need to set up any gadgets?
I use no gadgets, Mr. Crane.
All right. I'll see you tonight. Make it big. I don't care what you do as long as we shake 'em.
We shall pass through it together, and your loveliness will sweep a triumphant path before us. I will touch you, and you will awaken.
Next time on Hypnosis in the Media.
Your eyes are very heavy. You are falling into a deep sleep. I'm talking to you, Marina.
Thanks for watching until the end. If you want to see more, just hit the subscribe button.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Hypnosis in the Media. I'm Meg Register, a certified clinical hypnotherapist, as well as an advisor and co-producer of the series. If you're interested in learning more about hypnosis, I welcome you to contact me for a free phone consultation to find out if hypnotherapy can work for you.